friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in to my full moon readings for the full moon sort of eclipse in Aquarius. And I do say sort of because this particular eclipse is not actually going to cast a shadow like regular eclipses. And any of you who are into astronomy, you can check out some of the great astronomy sites that will explain about the angle of this particular full moon. But I say sort of, and it's interesting and unique because it makes perfect sense, because we know that there's nothing regular about our dear Aquarians. They're very unique signs, and any of you who know an Aquarian know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, unlike many of the eclipses that have passed by us recently, this one is going to be a lot easier and more positive and possibly even exciting, because it's touched by positive aspects from the revolutionary planet Uranus, which is also, by the way, Aquarius's ruling planet. So head over to my Facebook page, and there's a great article post that I posted there about this full moon in Aquarius and full moons in general and eclipses in general. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do that by hitting the Book Now button on my Facebook page, or you can head over to my website and book a reading with me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your likes, your sharing of the videos, and for subscribing. And I hope that this is a wonderful month of August for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the individual readings. I bid you namaste. Hello, Taurus. This full moon eclipse in Aquarius is going to be highlighting your 10th house. And your 10th house is the house of how you are and how you are seen by the public, okay? It's your public standing in life. The 10th house has a lot to do with your professional life, your professional endeavors, your career, climbing up that ladder. It's the highest peak of your scope, of your chart. And so, it is the elevation of our lives. It's the highest point. It's the highest level that we can reach to. And often we attribute that to our professional life, our career. So many of you may be reaching some culmination in your professional life, in the work that you're doing. Some of you may be finding out what your calling is within the next 2 weeks. So there may be something that you've been doing that you have been uncertain whether that thing is what you should be doing for the rest of your life. And so I feel that the truth on that will be illuminated to you, and perhaps in a very unexpected way, with Aquarius and Uranus being so key here. The 10th house also has to do, as I said, with our public standing. So you want to make sure that whatever is going on in your life is something or things that you want the world to know about. Some of you may be coming into the public eye for one reason or another. It could be your professional life, or it could just be your moment in the spotlight. It could be something that you've worked towards, or you could be in a profession that brings you into the public eye. I'm getting broadcasting, but I'm also getting as a spokesperson, something where you are the face of the organization or the face of the company that you're working with. The 10th house has to do with one of our parents. Often, for me, the 10th house represents the father figure in our lives. Some people say the mother figure, but in any case, a parent may be featuring prominent in your life. You may be thinking about that parent, or that parent may have something to do with bringing you out into the open. You may be taking over the family business, stepping into a parent's shoes in your, within the next 2 weeks. Whatever it is There is opportunity that is going to present itself to you, that is going to be up to you whether you want to, follow that. Just make sure that whatever it is, as I said, that you're involved in is something that you're proud of and that you want the world to know about, because it may be your 15 minutes or more of fame that's coming up. The full moon and the eclipses always bring something to light, always illuminate something, and can bring things out into public view. So, this could be extremely wonderful for you if it's something that you've been working very hard at and you've been seeking and waiting for some recognition. If you're doing things that you don't want the world to know about, you may be found out, and in a big way, okay? So just assess your situation and find out where you stand and make adjustments accordingly, okay? Let's go ahead, and I'm also with the Aquarius full moon. Some of you may be involved in some kind of humanitarian endeavors, dealing with charities or dealing, with something that is for the betterment of society. Okay, that may be a theme. So let's go ahead and see what the message here is for Taurus. What is the message for Taurus for this full moon eclipse in Aquarius? Now, Aquarius is a square, forms a square with you as a Taurus. So what may start out or seem like a stressful situation is going to end up to your benefit, okay? Will end up surprisingly be something that is going to be positive for you. So it may start out with a little stress or anxiety. All right. And I'm using the Tarot Everywhere for this reading. All right, what's the message for Taurus for this full moon in Aquarius? The message for Taurus. All right, we have the Sun. Beautiful. We have the Tower. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, the Tower showed up in your reading for the month of August. So here is the Tower again, Taurus, talking about sweeping changes being brought into your life. And so this full moon eclipse in Aquarius may bring those changes to the forefront, and maybe that critical period of time that is going to bring in a brand new era in your life, okay, the next 2 weeks. So that's really fascinating to me that the Tower is showing up. And I specifically do, recall the details of the Taurus scope because they were very major changes that were going to create a brand new life for you on some level, Taurus, okay? So you have the Sun there, which is beautiful, the Tower, major changes, and the Seven of Pentacles as things, as a harvest. Really, that's what I'm seeing, the Seven of Pentacles, as you reaping a harvest. Let's see what the Oracle card is here for you, Taurus. All right, well, leave your comfort zone. Okay, and again, the message that you received for the month of August, for the full monthly, new moon in Leo cycle, was to be prepared to get out of your own way and to allow changes to take place in your life. Now, my beautiful Taurians, your earth signs, you are that solid, dependable, salt of the earth, the rock of the family, of the business, of whatever you're involved in. That is the upside of Taurus. The flip side of Taurus is that you can be so rooted and you can be so stuck in an old way of doing things or an old way of life that you don't allow change to come through. You get in your own way, okay? You dig in so deep that it takes a long time to pull yourself out and pull those roots out in order to make new roots when that period of time is called for in your life. It looks like this is one of those periods of time, Taurus. And the thing about change is that if change is due in your life, it will either come through your own efforts or it will come through circumstances that present themselves outside of you. Either way, the universe is going to bring that change into your life. And, you know, my personal feeling is that I'd rather it be at my own hands than sitting around waiting for change to sweep through that I don't have some hand in or some control over. Okay, that's just me. But, you know, whatever it is, it's telling you that it's time to leave your comfort zone, Taurus. Okay, so amazing to me that, you know, this is your 10th house we're talking about. So it looks like something is trying to propel you into the spotlight, Taurus. Something is trying to bring you out into the world, out of your comfort zone, okay, and into the world. Out of your comfort zone and outside of yourself. Now, the sun is here, so there has been some kind of success that you have achieved. And, you know, it could have to do with love. It could have to do with a bond or a connection or a relationship with someone else. Whatever it is a heartfelt thing. It is a heart connection. It is something that you have invested a lot of emotional strength into, and whatever it is something that's brought you a you know, measurable success, something you should be happy about, you should be thrilled about, and you should be feeling very positive. Sun is great for your health as well, saying that you are in good health, you know, a lot of vitality, a lot of strength, a lot of energy is what the sun is bringing. Now, the Tower is here. So whatever it is that you have gained the success in, that's been going well, that's been reaping, you know, a great reward for you, it is going to sweep away the past and pull you, you know, wants to pull you out of your comfort zone. The Tower talks about events, situations that present themselves that kind of blast away the past and blast us into the future. It's doors closing and new doors opening. Okay, so there is some success that you have achieved, some work that you put in, Taurus, that as a result of that, as a result of all that energy and focus and willpower and positivity and optimism, you are about to experience a major change, and that change is going to be for the good. And as the, you know, Oracle card is saying here, don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone as this change comes through, because at the end of this cycle here, and we're talking about a 2-week period, okay, between the 18th and the end of this month, here you are at the 7 of Pentacles. Look at those beautiful, you know, look at the fruit of your labor here. Okay, look at those fruits or vegetables or whatever they are that are growing from the vine. Now, they're not yet ripe, okay, but they are healthy, they're green, they're growing, they're lush, there's fertile ground here that they're growing in. And that 7 of Pentacles says that you are going to be able to, by the end of this 2-week period, look back on what you have achieved. Look back on what this change has been in your life, and, you know, and see that a good work has been done. Good works have been done. What energy, what efforts you've put into something important in your life is going to reap rewards. Now, it is a harvest. It is only the beginning of the harvest, but it is as a result of your efforts, Taurus, okay? So 10th house matters. This could be your career. This could be, excuse me, a project that's bringing you out, you know, a great success, that's bringing you to the top of your field, and or that is going to, in general, affect all aspects of your life because it is at the highest peak of your horoscope, of your chart. Okay. Let's see what else I'm getting here. You know, the 7 of Pentacles here, you know, I'm also getting, you know, with leave your comfort zone, I'm getting the potential for travel. So something's calling for you to travel, I think, or to physically move. Not just your symbolic comfort zone, but even your physical comfort zone, Taurus, okay? So there may be a need for you to travel for business endeavors, or travel for a, you know, a job opportunity that's being presented to you and may come out of the blue. Look at this bolt of lightning. What I was saying, you know, this full moon eclipse in Aquarius, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus rules lightning. So there is that lightning bolt, that Uranian lightning bolt that's blasting into your life, and, you know, blasting something new and good that is going to be fruitful. The fruit on the vine, okay? You're going to be able to start picking the harvest from what you've invested here. So great reading here, Taurus. Don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone. It looks like you are about to reap some rewards, and in a big way, of success, but as a result of work that you've put in. So good for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all good things, blessings and peace and love. And let's go on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo. This full moon eclipse in Aquarius is going to be highlighting your 6th house. Your 6th house is the house of your job, you know, your daily work, your co-workers. It is the house of your day-to-day responsibilities, your day-to-day routine, you know, your daily regimen, you know, when you get up in the morning until you go to bed, you know, what happens during that time frame. The 6th house also is the house that rules your health, okay? So with this full moon eclipse in Aquarius, these particular areas of your life are going to be highlighted. There may be changes that go on in your professional life, in your work life. Some of you may be starting a new job or leaving a job to start a new one. You know, this is the eclipses and the full moons are doors closing and others opening. So there may be dealings with co-workers, perhaps unexpected, and again, with the Aquarius full moon, there is and Uranus very close to that full moon, there may be an unexpected element to all of this. Some of you, you know, some coworkers may be leaving, or there may be some developments with people that you work with, perhaps people coming and going. You may decide to drastically change your life and, you know, the way you go about your life on a daily basis. You know, your daily routine may change drastically. You know, you may decide to change your lifestyle in some way, okay? You know, only you might know what that change would be, but there could be an ending of one phase and a beginning of another, okay? This could be on any level, you know, work, your health, you know, dealing with the people around you on a daily basis. Now, where your health is concerned, you may be releasing some kind of you know, situation health-wise that you're tired of, okay? So some of you may be losing weight or deciding that it's time to do that, or time to change your body, start working out, start eating better. You know, you may decide to become a vegetarian or a vegan, or you know, make some kind of unexpected change, perhaps to the people around you, but something that you've been ruminating about for a long time, and it may come to culmination during this period. I want you Virgos to be very careful about your health during this period. the full moon is positively aspected. So it may very well mean that the changes that you make, or some of you may be going to the doctor or getting checkups that you have been waiting or putting off for a while, and you get a clean bill of health, and that motivates you to now do something different where your body is concerned or where your health is concerned. So definitely some kind of change, a culmination of what has been happening before. Again, your daily routine, your work situation, or your health could be very strong themes here. Be very careful of your stress level here, okay? Try not to let things, full moons are full moons, and eclipses are, full moons to the several powers. So try to allow yourself not to get too stressed out around this full moon, where it could affect your health negatively. Find a healthy outlet for that stress. Let's see what the message is for Virgo for the full moon in Leo. Message for Virgo for this full moon period. I'm sorry, full moon in Aquarius. What is the message for Virgo? We have the Sun, we have the Tower, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now, this is really fascinating for me because you just received the exact same cards that Taurus received. And, you'll see that I shuffled those cards for a while I was talking to you. So, Taurus could be very, very significant for you. I would definitely advise you to listen to the Taurus scope. Or if there is a Taurus in your life, that person could be very significant for you as well, or you may have planets in Taurus. Let's see what the Oracle card is here for you, Virgo. Wow. That's the first time that has ever happened, and I've done many readings. Embrace your power. Embrace your power. And I believe for Taurus, the Oracle card was step out of your comfort zone. So embrace your power is your message here. The Sun is here, so there has been some significant success in your life, Virgo. This may be, now, we're talking for this period about work. Some of you may have achieved, a big success, got a lot of recognition for work situations. Maybe some of you have received, a promotion or been recognized for the great work that you have done. It may have elevated you to the top of your company or your industry. There has been some definitely some recognition for you with the Sun here, okay? And I believe that whatever it is that you have done and that what you're reaping these rewards for, and that you have found this recognition and success, a lot has gone into it. A lot of heart has gone into it. A lot of energy, a lot of your vitality, a lot of your focus, and you really have been dedicating yourself to whatever this work is, okay? The Sun also indicates, strength and vitality as far as your health is concerned. So this is an excellent indicator of good health, of strength, of energy. If any of you have been dealing with health situations, health difficulties, I can definitely see that the Sun is here to let you know that things have improved or are improving over this next 2-week period. So that's wonderful. Some of you may have been you know, on a more mundane level, spending time outdoors in the sun, sunbathing, or out, you know, by the beach, or somewhere in the tropics, or somewhere that is, you know, very sunny and beautiful, Mediterranean or something like that, okay? The Tower is here covering, and the Tower at this time says that there is a major change that is taking place in your life. You know, anytime the Tower shows up, it is striking the foundation of your life and bringing about a major change for you, something that is going to change the entire landscape of your life. So we're talking about your 6th house. Your 6th house is your daily routine. So as I said at the beginning of, you know, before I laid the cards out, the way that you are living, your lifestyle, your daily life may change drastically as a result of this success that you have, you know, achieved in your life. And I feel that these changes are only positive because the 7 of Pentacles is here. And the 7 of Pentacles is saying that you are going to have the opportunity, as these changes are sweeping in, to stand back and really audit your life. Really take a look at what is going on, the quality of your life, you know what you have invested in, to see if you are reaping the rewards of that, if you are earning what you have put in. There is a harvest that is going to be available to you, Virgo, okay? Now, again, it may be as a result of a sweeping change, something unexpected, something that you did not see coming. But ultimately, what this is going to do is it is going to bring you to your reward. It's going to bring you to your harvest. And the 7 of Pentacles, you know, what a great card here. There's fruit on the vine. So you are fertile. You are, you know, there is abundance here. Now, these are not ripe fruits, but they are the beginnings. They are growing. They're lush. They're green. Look at the, you know, look at the beauty of that, you know, that color saturation there. So this is a fertile period for you, and I feel with the 7 of Pentacles there's always a kind of a pulling inside of a spiritual nature of looking back on your life, looking at your life where you are right now, and seeing if you continue on with where you are or if you need to change course, okay? That's what the 7 of Pentacles is about. Now, the Oracle card here, Embrace Your Power. Well, you know, this is beautiful. This is that lion. So whether you are a male lion or a lioness, know that you have a tremendous amount of power right now to affect your life, to affect change. And perhaps the Tower is sweeping in to show you exactly how much power you do have, to really allow you to feel yourself. You know, you may be at a point right now where you're feeling yourself in a positive way. You're feeling that personal power. You may not have realized up until this point exactly how powerful you are, Virgo, but the lion is who? The king and the queen of the jungle, okay? So there are no natural enemies to the lion because the lion is, you know, above all of the animal kingdom. Really, the only natural enemy to the lion is other human beings. So you may need to exert your power where your peers, where your cohorts are concerned. This is your 6th house. You may need to exercise a certain amount of power in your work situation, okay, with the people that you're currently working with, your daily job. All right, and in doing so, you will, I feel, add on to and just build upon this success that you have already achieved with the sun here. Okay, so great message here for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all good things, blessings, and peace and success. And now let's go on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. This full moon eclipse in Aquarius is going to be highlighting your 2nd house. Your 2nd house is the house of your personal resources, your money, your your wealth, your material possessions. The second house, while it has to do with money, it also has to do with our personal resources as far as what we are born with, our talents, our gifts, our skills, okay? What we can give out to the world in exchange for other things, in exchange for favor, or in exchange for the material possessions that we need. So our efforts fall in the second house. Our sense of our self-worth also is in the second house as well. So this full moon eclipse in Aquarius may bring some welcomed financial news for you, maybe out of the blue, unexpected changes. This could indicate money coming to you. Usually the second house is money that we have earned through our job or our career, so there may be an unexpected promotion or a raise of some kind, a bonus that you were not expecting to receive. The second house also has to do with possessions, so some of you may be buying or selling things, and as a result of that, it could make actually more money than you expected that something was worth. So make sure that you do your due diligence if you are selling possessions, to actually know the worth of the item, because you may end up getting even more than what you expected, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at what your message is here for this full moon in Aquarius, the full moon eclipse for Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn for this full moon eclipse in Aquarius? Again, many of you may be contemplating your self-worth and what is making you feel worthy in this life, and you may make changes as a result of that, okay, to improve how you feel about yourself and what you have to offer the world. All right, what's the message for Capricorn? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see, one more. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Star, and we have the Moon. Okay, very interesting. So this moon, with the moon coming up here for you, Capricorn, this kind of gives double significance to this full moon, because there it is. And very interesting, if you take a look at the photograph that I used for these readings, it's a very similar theme, okay, this dark blue coloring here. So very possible that this full moon is going to be extremely significant for you in those second house matters. Let's see what the oracle card is for you, Capricorn. What is the oracle card? What is the oracle card for Capricorn for this full moon eclipse in Aquarius? Oracle card for Capricorn. Capricorn. What is the oracle card? Okay, wow, interesting. Do nothing. All right, now this speaks to me immediately, because it's interesting that we're talking about this full moon eclipse being significant for you in your second house, and your second house of your self-worth, or your finances, or your natural resources, your own personal resources. What I'm feeling here is that you need to take some time out, and with the with this oracle card, it may be a period where you have been giving and giving and giving a lot, and running and moving around and hustling, and the next 2 weeks you need to just take time out. Just take a put yourself on a self-imposed time out. Because you may be expending so much of your personal resources, your energy, your vitality, that you may be risking burning out. Okay? My Capricorns, you are the most ambitious sign in the zodiac, and you can work yourself long nights, long hours, overtime, working through lunch, not taking time off for vacation, to the point where and the thing is that with Capricorn, you have such a powerful metabolism, and you have a powerful energetic core, because you are that goat that can scale the highest peaks, the highest heights. If you've seen, pictures of the mountain goat that is perched on the side of a mountain, a steep mountain with maybe a couple inches that this goat is standing on, you have the ability to navigate conditions that for other people could be unnavigatable. Okay, I just made that word up, but you know what I mean. So it may be that you have been working yourself to the bone, Capricorn, and what's giving me that impression is this Eight of Wands. Look at that card. I mean, that is movement. That is movement by light speed, okay? So I feel that many of you have been going, non-stop, no rest, not getting enough sleep, up in the morning, at work by 8 o'clock or earlier, not leaving the office until 8 o'clock perhaps. Interesting, I just noticed this. In the corner of this card, we have the number 8 and the number 7. So some of you are maybe at work at 8 and not leaving until 7. Okay? So what I'm getting here is that you have put in a lot of time and energy, a lot of your natural resources, your impetus, your vitality. And now the star is shining on you. Okay? It's saying that know that everything that you've put in is going to be successful. Okay? There is a lucky star that's shining down on you. You should be optimistic. You should be expectant of good things. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And you're going to see that light that's going to confirm for you that all the energy you've been putting in, all the hustle that you've been putting in is going to pay off, and that you are going to be blessed as a result of your efforts. However, the Oracle card says you need to take some time to do nothing. Okay? You may be given the opportunity to, within the next 2 weeks, to just tune out for a while. And that may be what you need to do. I think many of you Capricorns are not getting enough sleep. And understand that when your sleep cycle is disrupted, your body does not have enough time to repair itself. Okay? So you need to be able to replenish all of those natural resources, that second house energy that you're putting out into the world, so that you will have the vitality and the energy that you need to reap the rewards of everything you've put in. The moon is here, and the moon, look at the moon here and this person sleeping. You need to get some rest, Capricorn. Okay, this is a clear sign to me that for the next 2 weeks, you need to find whatever opportunity you can to rest yourself, to get some sleep, to pull back, to re-energize yourself on an emotional level. Because really, if you look at this figure here, she looks like she's just emotionally wiped out. She looks like she's emotionally drained. And you don't want to get to the point where all of that you have been doing affects your emotional stability. Okay, because as that earth sign, you are an extremely stable sign, but you are also only human, Capricorn. Okay, so do take this time to get some rest, to retreat for a while, give yourself a timeout, and allow yourself to replenish your energies, your natural energies, your resources, your vitality. So when that new moon comes through at the beginning of September, which is going to be the new moon in Virgo, a very compatible sign to you, you will be able to start fresh, okay? Energized by this new moon that is trine your Capricorn sun or your Capricorn planets, wherever they may be. All right, Capricorn, so thank you so much for tuning in. Get some rest, take care of yourself, relax, allow yourself to replenish, and I will see you next month for the new moon readings. I wish all of my earth signs a wonderful rest of August. Wishing you love, peace, joy, success, energy, good health, and I bid you namaste.